Man United are expected to make a formal offer for RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko after Newcastle bid £69.8 million over the weekend. Manchester United have been in talks with Leipzig over what they would be prepared to pay. Sesko is open to both projects, but one source told Sky Sports News he is leaning towards Manchester United if they can agree a deal. United's pursuit of Sesko throws into question Rasmus Højlund's future at Old Trafford, with the club understood to be listening to suitable offers for the striker. It was thought United would have to make sales in order to bring in a striker. However, while the priority is to offload players, it is understood Ruben Amorim's side can buy before selling, provided there are sales before the window closes. It is understood RB Leipzig are interested in Højlund and had explored the conditions of a loan. Leipzig had proposed taking the striker on loan as part of any possible deal for Sesko. Højlund started the first 2 games of the club's pre-season tour of the United States, coming on as a substitute in a 2-2 draw against West Ham, and has publicly said he wants to stay and fight for his place, but the possible arrival of a new striker could limit his game time. A scenario where Sesko joins and Højlund stays cannot be ruled out. RB Leipzig chief talks Sesko future. Sesko was absent from RB Leipzig's pre-season friendly loss to Atalanta on Saturday due to his expected departure from the club. The striker has reportedly told his teammates that he will be leaving, according to Sky in Germany. Marcel Schäfer, RB Leipzig's managing director for sport, confirmed clubs have made approaches for Sesko. We won't go into detail on that, but when I say that several clubs have shown strong interest and have made approaches, it's obvious what has happened, he said. Newcastle are also interested in Yoane Wissa, who was not part of Brentford's squad for their friendly against QPR on Saturday, as he pushes for a move. The Benjamin Sesko battle: why Manchester United and Newcastle are fighting over football's next big star. Have you ever wondered what makes a striker worth nearly £70 million? Right now, 2 of England's biggest clubs are about to find out. Manchester United and Newcastle United are locked in a transfer battle that could change everything for both teams. At the centre of it all is Benjamin Sesko, a 21-year-old striker who has everyone talking. Who is Benjamin Sesko and why does everyone want him? Benjamin Sesko isn't just another young player making headlines. This Slovenian striker has been turning heads across Europe with his performances at RB Leipzig. Standing tall at 6 feet 5 inches, Sesko brings something special to the pitch that most strikers simply don't have. But what makes him so special? It's not just his height. Sesko combines pace, power, and technique in a way that reminds many people of the great strikers of the past. He can score with both feet, is strong in the air, and he has the kind of finishing ability that makes defenders nervous. Last season, Sesko showed everyone why he's worth all this attention. His goals helped RB Leipzig compete at the highest level, and his performances in both domestic and European competitions caught the eye of scouts from the biggest clubs in the world. The transfer war: Newcastle makes the first move. So where does this story really begin? It started over the weekend when Newcastle United decided to make their intentions clear. They put together a massive bid of £69.8 million for the young striker. That's serious money, even by today's standards. Newcastle aren't messing around. They've been building something special under their new ownership, and they see Sesko as a key piece of their puzzle. The club has been spending big to attract top talent, and they are showing they are willing to compete with anyone for the best players. But why are Newcastle so keen on Sesko? Think about it. They need a striker who can lead their line for years to come. Someone young enough to grow with the project, but good enough to make an immediate impact. Sesko fits that description perfectly. The £69.8 million bid shows just how much Newcastle value him. In today's market, that kind of money says everything about what they think he can achieve. Manchester United enter the race. Just when it looked like Newcastle might have a clear run at Sesko, Manchester United stepped into the picture. The Red Devils have been having their own conversations with RB Leipzig about what it would take to bring the striker to Old Trafford. United's interest makes perfect sense when you think about it. They've been looking for that clinical finisher who can guarantee goals season after season. They want someone who can handle the pressure of playing for one of the world's biggest clubs. But here's where it gets interesting. While Newcastle have already put their money on the table, Manchester United are still working on their offer. They're taking their time to get the deal structure right, which could be smart thinking or a risky delay. What's United's advantage in this race? History, for one thing. Playing for Manchester United means something different than playing for most other clubs. The tradition, the global fan base, and the chance to win the biggest trophies, these are things that can sway a player's decision. What does Sesko want? This brings us to the most important question of all: what does Benjamin Sesko actually want? After all, he's the one who has to make the final decision about his future. According to sources close to the situation, Sesko is open to both projects. That makes sense. Both Newcastle and Manchester United offer exciting opportunities for different reasons. Newcastle are building something new and ambitious, while United offer history and global recognition. But here's the crucial detail that could decide everything. Sky Sports News reports that Sesko is leaning towards Manchester United if they can agree on a deal with Leipzig. That's huge news for United fans and probably disappointing for Newcastle supporters. Why might Sesko prefer United? Maybe it's the chance to play at Old Trafford, one of football's most famous stadiums. Maybe it's the opportunity to work with experienced players and coaches. Or maybe it's simply the dream that many young players have of wearing that famous red shirt. The Rasmus Højlund situation. But wait, there's another twist to this story that makes everything more complicated. If Manchester United sign Sesko, what happens to Rasmus Højlund? Højlund joined United not too long ago with big expectations. He was supposed to be their striker for the future. But now, with United chasing Sesko, questions are being asked about the Danish striker's place in the team. Reports suggest that United are willing to listen to offers for Højlund if the right opportunity comes along. That's a surprising development for a player who was once seen as their long-term solution up front. Why would United be willing to let Højlund go? Maybe they've decided that Sesko is a better fit for what they want to achieve. Maybe they think the Slovenian striker has more potential. Or maybe they simply need to balance their books and can't afford to keep both players. This situation raises some tough questions. Is it fair to Højlund to be pushed aside so quickly? Would United be making a mistake by giving up on a player they believed in just months ago? These are the kinds of decisions that can make or break a season. The money game. Let's talk about the numbers for a moment.